I'd like to present to you the Essential New Trucker's Handbook by Malcolm Green. This book is ram-packed with information from daily checks to tacho regs to weight, gearboxes. Everything you need to know is in this book. If you're thinking about buying one, there's a link in the video description to where you can buy one from Amazon. Enjoy the video, guys. Ladies and gents, right, slight change of plan. One of my colleagues who we're running in convoy with, one of our new drivers, just sent a message over to me saying that she needs to have he or she needs to have a break, which is fine. Apart from, she said that it was a 10-hour rest break she needed, not a half-hour break, like what I thought, which kind of puts a bit of a spanner in the works for where we're parking up tonight. So we are very limited in where we can park. So what we're going to do is, one of my colleagues have pulled over with our new driver, with one of our two new drivers. The other new driver's on local work, and we're finding out whether he or she actually has enough hours to get to where we've planned on stopping, or whether we have to pull up short, which would mean for me it would have only been a 7.5 hour day, which is stupidly short, I know, but sometimes these things happen. And we've also I had a phone call from one of our older depots that isn't marked up on the map for some odd reason, that they need some help refilling the wood pile, but none of them can get to it. So that is the other job we've got on our hands. So that's where we're hoping and getting to, is that yard, which is about, from our second drop, it's about a half-hour drive, I think. So we'll have a look, see where it is, see how much we've got, and see whether we can do it tonight or in the morning, depending on how things pan out. So what we'll do is I'll ring the yard that need our help, find out how low they are on wood, and then I can work everything else out from there, whether I can do it tonight or tomorrow morning. Alright guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. So it wouldn't be a typical shift without me cocking up. So what have I cocked up on this time? Well, I thought I had cocked up, but I've saved myself. And you're probably thinking, how on earth was I able to save myself from a massive map error? Well, here's the thing. I missed a turn and I thought I could go straight on, and I was. Just added about 5-10 minutes extra driving on to already what is a reasonably stressful round trip. Because I've already done one delivery, now coming up to my second delivery in Plymouth. Let me scoot round these two people arguing in the middle of the road. No, wrong game. I need to be really careful because it's really icy and there's about a 5-foot deep ditch on the other side, on both sides of the road right now. We got held up in quite a lot of traffic as well this morning, this evening, trying to get to our delivery, which therefore has put us massively behind schedule. A lot more behind schedule than what I would have liked to have been. Where the heck's this yard? 2 secs.
Station resumed.
Right, so at the end of this road I need to do a bit of a 3-point turn because it's back the other direction to what I thought it was, because the sat-nav thinks it's in a completely different location to what I've been told it is. So instead of it taking me to where it should have taken me, instead it took me to Asteel, which is not the company I'm after. It is Ashley Furniture I am going to. Hey ho. Might be there a little on the late side. They have said they will wait for me to get loaded. Right.
Navigation resumed.
Because there's only 4 pallets to go on. Well, 4 stacks to go on. And I'm in the reverse way actually. We're moving. I really do not like night driving. I don't like working late into the night either. They're the 2 things I really detest. Sorry I haven't really vlogged at all this week either. Wednesday, I think I might have already said what I've done this week. If I have, I'll put it out in editing, but if I haven't, I'll put it in now. So Wednesday I was local, just doing some tipper work and a couple of little multi-drop jobs here and there. Not a lot interesting. Wednesday, it's not the easiest of things to try and even attempt to film. Thursday I went down to the hub, collected a load, and I went to then I went up to Logan for 9 AM Thursday. I then went to okay, so I am currently parked on a bay. We have finally made it to tip number 1. I'm now just sitting here being loaded. I suspect we're going to be here for a little while because the first collection we had, they haven't pushed it all to the front, which is, as far as I'm concerned, a little bit back heavy, as I call it, when you've got too much weight at the back and not enough at the front. So it's almost doing that. And if you have too much weight at the back and not enough weight at the front, you can bow your trailer and it can actually cause it to break. And just snapping off completely, which I've seen it happen before, and it's not good. Now we'll just sit here and be bored for however long it takes to be loaded. So I'll talk to you guys when we are back out on the road again, and I am absolutely knackered. But I think you can probably push them a little bit further. But we'll see. Anyway, I'll talk to you all in a bit. Okay, right, we have been here for the grand total of 5 minutes. You know what? We're loaded. Yes, I am not joking. We have been here literally 5 minutes and we're loaded and leaving. And that includes strapped down as well. Well, what we've done is we haven't actually strapped our load, we've barred our load, as we call it. So we've got special bars that we use. We've used that and a couple of ratchets. So we are good to rock and roll. Out there. Now the mission is trying to work out how to get out of there. Security gates. Right. I think. What's on the chili Okay. Yeah, hold over. So you're actually due until tomorrow morning, which is unusual. Very unusual. So hopefully they take it tonight. If not, we are going to be really pushing our time tomorrow. I want to try and get to bend, at least Burns, if not Bend. Bend would be more ideal.
Navigation resumed. Navigation resumed.
Right, it's on. On ow, I assume. I hope. I'm very much split up. Right, so we will now do the 2-hour drive over to Lakeview, and I'll talk to you guys when we get nearer our delivery. Well, I've done the time-lapse camera. Thanks for the time-lapse camera, because it's on the bunk behind me, and it's a little too far for me to reach. Break, please. Thank you. Right guys, I'll talk to you all in a bit.
A sticky summer's day in Shepherdstown, an eagle in a thermal is a circling round like a tire on a bike rolling down Columbus Street. But Katie got a little look of hope in her eyes, and her arms unfold and she looked to the skies and said, I'm gonna learn to fly around with you, yeah. She jumped up high and she fell to the ground and skinned her little knee and made a horrible sound. She got right up and she tried it again and smiling all the way with her unstoppable grin. Take time, do what you're gonna do and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly. Children used to laugh at her. They say your head is in the clouds and when you come back to earth, the men in the white coats, they will all be waiting for you. But Katie knew that there was something they didn't see, and she climbed up to the top of the sycamore tree and said, look out world, I am gonna fly away. She stood so tall and with all her might she took a flying leap of an astonishing height. A wind blew through and it carried her high, and Katie knew that she was just beginning to fly. Well, take time, do what you're gonna do and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly. You're gonna do and just smile, you're gonna see it through, and your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly. Well, take time, do what you're gonna do and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. Take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly.
Well, that's been the most painful 105 kilometres I have done in a while. Instead of it taking 2 hours, it's taken me nearly 3 so far. I will point out that it's still in game, but on the hyperlapse it won't seem like it's taken that long, but my average speed has been about 50 k's an hour, so sometimes less, but visibility is incredibly poor, so I'm averaging currently 44 k's an hour, which is about just under 30 mile an hour. Then drop a split, so now down in 12th gear. But yeah, the driving conditions this evening is appalling. It is taking all my years of experience to try and get us this far, but I've got a road train somewhere in front of me. There's a road train, I know for a fact there's a road train behind me, and I keep passing a lot of B doubles and triples, and yeah, it's not making it easy to see. And we're on a hill, but we are about 5, maybe 10 minutes away now, but we're a little bit nearer than what I thought, because I can actually see our delivery point on the sat nav. with it for right now, and I will let you know what we're doing shortly. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, I'm going to attempt something. I'm going to pop this to forward facing camera because I'm charging up the time lapse camera. Had a bit of a storm hit, so we're waiting to find out. The road we're on often ends up getting closed. If the barriers are down when we're stuck, with a time sensitive delivery, I will point out. So I'm waiting to find out whether we are still rocking and rolling down there, or whether we've just got to wait it out and see what happens. So I'm going to put a call through, find out whether it's still open. From the sounds of things from the CB, it sounds like anyone that's still on the road, on this particular bit of road, can pass through, and then once the last vehicle's gone through, then that's when the gates will shut. But we'll find out. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, we are about 10 minutes away from our delivery. I was going to use the camera I'm using now as forward facing. However, I've just had a look at the sat nav. We are literally about 5 or 6 kilometres away. The road that we were on did actually get shut for a little while, so we've been sat about waiting for about half an hour for it to reopen, which it just has, and also the time lapse camera said. On traction flares, power tail fire had self-leveled the track. Now our policy at freight railers is at night turn the engines off, or if we're bright up turn our engines off. Now we've broken that policy twice today now, because A, it is about negative 15 degrees outside, and B, if my brake chamber freezes up again, then we could be back to square one with me having locked brakes. And what doesn't help is this trailer that we've got on, it's quite an old trailer, and it doesn't have ABS, which is slightly irritating because it's taking a lot longer to stop than what I would like. And then just to take everything off, what doesn't help is the other new driver we've got, who's on locals. I've just had a text from that person saying that the truck's dead. That's all I said. The message was the truck's dead, can't get hold of anyone in the office. So I've sent one of our other company, I've given call to another company who we work very well with and who we sometimes have to steal trailers from. Not literally steal, but nag the trailers from them some days, because they've got newer trailers than what we've got. So sometimes we have to borrow their trailers for certain jobs. Sometimes. Most of the time we don't need to because we can get away with our trailers, but there are some jobs in which you need sliding tandems. None of our trailers, apart from the 45 foot and 32 foot trailers, slide. Well, not even the 45s and 32 foot slide. But all the longer trailers are all either dualed with a toolbox in between the two axles, or they're triaxles with a tag axle. So either way for us, we don't always have the right trailers. A lot of the time, 98% of the time, we can get away with the triaxle and just raise the rear axle and then just drop it as and when we need to. but sometimes you just need a tandem axle rather than a triaxle. Like the urban trails in the UK, they're normally always dual or tandem axled. I think I know of some of the urban trailers are single axled as well, but I don't particularly like them, and they steer really weirdly as well, and they're a right faff to reverse, and I hate them, quite honestly. Oh, that is really getting icy now. I see where the gristers have been. Wow, this must have had some decent snowstorm, snowfall. Oh. Gee Louise. That kind of caught me off guard then. Right, I know where we are. Liv came in through the back way to get to Lakeview. We haven't came in the way I know. The way I know is coming up from the Salt Lake City side. I know where we are now. Nearly there. From Lakeview, we're reloading. Let's see how far we can get. I need to have a break, actually, looking at the thing. I'm debating on whether just to stop for the night and Lakeview and just get night loaded. I don't think I can get loaded tomorrow. I'll just remember what tomorrow is. We might have some fun and games. I know the port's
In
open,
200 meters, turn left.
but I don't know how many of the warehouses that we need are going to be open. Which is going to be the annoying part. I might have to in the office see if we're actually working tomorrow now, because if I can't find a space tonight where we're meant to be picking up from, then we are going to be in a little bit of trouble, I suspect. If it's a processing, with that, that's all. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 5 minutes away from our delivery. I'll probably try and add in one more time lapse. We're just trying to work out where our collection is from and where it's going to. Other than that, there isn't really a huge amount more going on. But it has been, we've had some serious off-road trekking today though. We've already done about 7.5 hours of driving today. Which, average. Not right to be fair. Some days you get more, some days you get
In
less.
200 meters, turn left.
When I was in the multi-drops on Wednesday, I think I did about 3.5 hours of driving all day. Yeah, I spent most of it sat on bays being bored, which is not what I like doing. I prefer being out on the roads driving, but some days you've either hit the good days with the bad days. Right, I have... it's fair. Okay. I know where we are now. 38th Street is here. Oh, no, it's 38th Street. Oh, no idea what road we're on. It's not maintained, I can tell you that amount. Oof. I don't like roads like this. I have been way too sharp. Turn around properly. Oh, this is very tight. Ah, I know where we are. I've got it. Anyway guys, I will put it in one more time lapse, but if I don't, I will talk to you, well, I'll talk to you guys when I know what we're doing. So I'll talk to you all in a bit. That was a lot more painful than what I was wanting it to be. Yeah, one of the employees said to me and one of my colleagues, apparently doing the later Wednesday, which means we would have been sat about doing nothing all day tomorrow, all day Monday, all day Tuesday. Bearing in mind, we've got to be in Seattle for 1 o'clock in the afternoon on tomorrow. So we told them and said, that's either today you get it or you don't get it at all. Well, till April. And then they have to deliver it next week. And I said, not happening because we're not in the area. So they were getting all rude and horrible about it, so I ran the site manager, told him everything, and he said yes, he's pop on the way, and disciplinary action will be taken, which it was. From the sense of things, I think the employee ended up getting fired for obstruction, and some other stuff. Apparently this isn't the first time this has happened either. So yeah, that was fun and games. We're now on our way round to Costco to collect our next load, which is frozen veg, which we are taking up to Tree or Aberdeen, I can't remember. Aberdeen. So we're going to take that up there. We ain't going to make it tonight. I've spoken to a client. They're fine with that. They don't want it till tomorrow. In a way, that's if I can find where we're delivering, collecting from by. But they've said it might change at last minute to a different run. Speaking of which, getting an incoming call, guys. I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Okay, we've been given the run load reference, so we've been instructed to park up for now. We might end up rolling a little bit further up the road. Who knows? Anyway, as for this video, guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please send me a big thumbs up. If you've got any comments, queries or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. And until next time, keep safe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.